guys, I'm Brian.
And I'm Terry.
And welcome back to another episode in our Forest to Farm series here on Survival Dispatch. Today we're kicking off episode 2 of our PPE series with Scott Martin from Husqvarna.
And as usual, he knocks it out of the park. He's got a lot of good details and really brings to light.
Very informative.
Yeah, the quality of the products that he's got,
Oh yeah, and points out some great details as far as hearing protection goes, things I never thought of.
Yeah.
Really good info. Not a lot else to say, guys. We're going to let Scott roll with it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hey guys, Brian here with the Forest to Farm Project. Today we're here with Scott Martin from Husqvarna, and he is going to be talking to us about headgear and PPE for when you're running a chainsaw. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Scott.
Scott Martin here with Husqvarna. So I've been with the company for 25 years and sales rep for upstate South Carolina. I was into a training mode for a number of years, but just here to try to share some knowledge.
Sounds good. So let's learn.
Sure. So today what we're talking about here, we're highlighting here is going to be helmet systems, ear and eye protection, head protection, face protection, things like that. So what I wanted to show was just different styles of helmets and why they're effective and why we've done what we've done with some of these things. So here is a typical helmet system for an arborist. It's an arborist helmet more so than a logger's helmet, and the reason you know this is because the bill right here is much more abbreviated. It's much smaller here, so it doesn't really impede your view if you're up in the tree and you're needing to look up. More of a logger helmet would give you a bigger bill right there, which would keep the rain and things like that off, but visibility is more important when you're in an arborist application, right? So I want to talk first about this helmet, and this is a 6-point suspension system. So if you look right inside here, you'll see where there's 6 points of contact where this webbing goes into the helmet system. Whole purpose of that is designed to have a braking zone, if you will, right? So you've got about this much distance between the top of the suspension and the inside of the helmet. So in the event that you had something to come and hit right here, it would kind of create a cushion zone or a braking zone, if you would.
Kind of like a crinkle zone in a car.
Pretty much, yeah, that's right. So some systems will have 4 points harness. This particular one's a 6-point harness. We've got some other designs out there as well. But I wanted to talk about this helmet system in and of itself. And before I transition into the other components on here, let's talk about this helmet.
Okay.
And this is a new style helmet that we have. That very trendy looking. This is very much an arborist style helmet. You can see that it has the F-22 Raptor kind of goggle design and whatnot. I was thinking when I put this together the other day, I was thinking about the Return of the Jedi. Almost, so it's very lightweight, and it does offer the resistance for big objects hitting you in the face and the eye, things like that. My hearing muffs did not come in when I was preparing for this, but we do have hearing protection that would clip onto this.
And this is actually the system I run, and I've run it for 5 years and love it. Mine's a different color scheme, but I love it.
Right, and it's a very lightweight design, doesn't have any impact on your neck from weight and things like that.
I think my favorite aspect of it is the ratcheting mechanism to lock it down to your head.
Yeah, that's a great design because all helmet systems used to be the style that you would have on the back,
like a ball cap,
the back of this ball cap, right, where you've got to pull it off and clip it into play. But yeah, they have this design here where it cinches around the back of your head. As a matter of fact, this same system here has it as well. So you can just turn that, and it would clamp down on to fit your head. Turn it out, and it would loosen. So
really nice setup. Yeah,
absolutely. So a couple of other pieces that are built into this helmet. What you'll see here is the face shield. So this is a mesh screen. This is not to be used in lieu of eye protection, right? Eye protection is supposed to be used in a logging application, arborist application. The ANSI standard is Z87.1. So you want to make sure that you've got eye protection that is certified in that regard. This is to keep some of the bigger particles from coming back and hitting you in the face. Still allows for a lot of breathing and things like that, so you're not getting so hot. And it does cut down on a lot of the bigger items, but it's permeable to the point where you could get a lot of sawdust and things like that. So eye protection is still required if you're using this design, right? In addition to that, you'll see that the helmet system here also has hearing protection that is built into it. So you can adjust these up and down. That noise you just heard was it clamping around, going into the position where it would actually clamp over your ear. And when you do that, it fits very snugly on your head, so it's not moving around and coming loose and things like that. But the reason that I wanted to kind of highlight the ear muffs hearing protection is crucial, right? So whether you're using just regular earplugs that go in the ear canal, you can buy the plugs that are tethered like this. You keep them around your neck so they won't get lost quite as easy versus just the bulk ones like this. That's going to take care of a certain amount of what you're actually hearing, you know, so the noise and all that kind of stuff will, it'll keep a lot of that out. But there's a good portion of what you're actually hearing that's absorbed. Sound waves are absorbed through the bones around the back of your ear.
Okay.
And so the cool thing about hearing earmuffs like this is that not only do they cover the ear, but this material here kind of goes around that bone, and it does absorb a lot of that. A lot of that sound wave. So these are good. These are great.
Yeah.
And if you buy the helmet systems do come with the earmuffs attached to them. So it's great. It's a great design to have everything in one. You know.
Yeah.
I will tell you also that if you're using these helmet systems for a long period of time, they will have the UV penetration will have an effect on them after a while, and at that point, you know, you would want to.
That's one thing I was just noticing here is it has a UV indicator telling you when that helmet needs to be replaced.
It does.
And I wish mine had that because I'm pretty sure mine's out of date by now.
Well, and the thing that we used to say back when we had nothing but loggers helmets is we would take the helmet and kind of bend it, right? And if you bend it, and it would create a heat stress right there in the middle, then you would say, you know what, that's probably, you know, reached its life. Yeah. And it's time to get a new helmet system.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
So, and the more UVs that get to it, the more brittle it's going to be, and the easier it would have that heat stress.
Oh yeah, definitely. That makes sense. And you know, you've got all these different options, and one thing that is so nice about these, especially this helmet with the integrated face shield where you don't have to have eye protection, is when you've got your earmuffs on here, this is an all-in-one unit. When you take it off and set it down, or when you flip the shield and the earmuffs out of the way, everything is still there, as opposed to picking up different elements and setting them down. Is where did I set this? Am I really going to deal with putting all those on? I like this because it's that all-in-one and everything's good to go.
It's much easier.
Yeah, and I can tell you from all the chipping we've done, that face shield is a lifesaver because I've been hit in the face many a time by branches.
And it looks good too.
Yes, it's very cool, very stylish. Yeah. And that's half the battle, guys, is looking good, so go look good when you're doing it.
That's right.
Well, I think that about covers it, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's it for this.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. That's some great info, and hopefully this helps you guys make a decision when you go out to buy some PPE for your headgear. Definitely check these out. Some really good options. I'm particularly partial to this model. I love it. Been wearing it for 5 years, and it is a phenomenal setup. Breathes extremely well, and it's very comfortable. I can wear it for 12 hours, no problem. So thank you so much, Scott. Really appreciate it.
Glad to do it.
If you guys like what you see, give us a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you get notified when new videos come out. And that's about it. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.